By the way, at $179, both of those necklaces are customer picks. So never before $69.95, and free shipping and handling and all of the other goodies. But Jay, brand new. So like we said, we have a mix of new, we have a mix of favorites and limited pieces. We're moving out the inventory. That's why this end of the year visit with Jay King is always so much fun. But what a great, talk about a work of art. Beautiful combination here of the Rhodochrosite back with all of the, is it black agate, I believe, right? Yes, all black agate.
This is black agate and this is Rhodochrosite. Okay, there's only really one location I've ever seen it. I've never seen it anyplace else. And it comes out of a mine in Argentina. A few years back, about 7, 8 years ago, the Argentinian government made it illegal to export the Rhodochrosite rough. And so Rhodochrosite at one time was on the market. You normally saw it in this grade. You never saw it, you saw it only in gold. You didn't see it in silver. What they did is they banned it from leaving the country unless it's in a finished product. The problem is that, you know, we can't buy their finished product. I mean, that's not what we do. We only work from the rough. So to be able to do this design and be able to do this for you, and especially in this grade of Rhodochrosite, literally was a miracle. This is, of course, one of the things I did. I designed this. You can kind of, it's got my fingerprint all over it. But this beautiful combination of this is black agate. This is all hand carved. This is truly reversible. You can wear it with just the black, or you can turn it around and you can wear it with the Rhodochrosite. This is all what we call cornrow inlay. I will tell you right now, this Rhodochrosite, this is all, how I obtained this was a gentleman who's was retiring, got a hold of us and said, look, are you interested in buying my Rhodochrosite rough? And I said, I'd love to, but how the conversation started, I said, I know he only makes Rhodochrosite for gold. That's what they did.
Because of the quality.
This is all the high-end Rhodochrosite, right? You know, very, very limited amount of the rough material that comes out of that particular mine. And when you go to the mine, it's in a big cavern, and it's stalactites and stalagmites. And they cut them off. Not all of them have the Rhodochrosite in them, but they cut them and they mine it out. One of the funny stories I'll tell you about this, they don't allow women in the mine. It's bad luck.
Really?
And that's in a lot of the different mines. I'm not saying that that's right. I'm just saying that that's just the reality of it. Once a year, they allow the women of the village to all go, and none of the men go, and all the women go to the mine. And they go in the mine. That's like their mine day. They don't mine, but they're allowed to go into the mine, and they have a big party, and they have a big festival type thing, and it's just really, really strange.
Chip off a little stone every now and then.
Little info. But normally you couldn't, you know, if you just the Rhodochrosite in this, you would never see this grade. The man that I bought this from, the gentleman that I bought it from, he probably bought this, maybe 20, 30 years ago, and he was one of the biggest Rhodochrosite manufacturers that I'm aware of, but he only did really super high end. If you live in New York and you live on
Madison Avenue,
you've seen his work. Okay, I'm just telling you. They did only high end, and so you're getting rough here that normally, even if I could go buy the rough and it was still available and you were legally able to do it and get it in the rough form out of the country. There's no way that I could even come close to even doing something like this. A little piece of this literally would be probably my cost $50 or $60.
Wow.
$50 or $60 just for one of the inlays in there.
Well, and look at
just
the appraisal on this. I mean, to give you an idea.
I don't think even on the appraisals and stuff like that, they take the lowest.
Yep.
They take the lowest.
Always.
But even that, I dare you.